Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Siska Dwiyanti, NIT 200808223, class Airline A Delta. From the film that I have watched, it tells the story that there is an old woman who is very happy and cheerful every day and is always kind to her neighbors. What is interesting about his life is that one day he went to the forest to look for wood and the cheerful song that came out of these lips. She found a ditch and found a nice spot. He looked into it that there was a lot of gold in the pot. And she said, "I'm very, very, very rich." She then took the pot filled with gold by dragging it using wood like a go-kart, and she said, "I will give all my neighbors its gold secretly, and they will all be happy." And she imagined she would buy a chair and sit by the fire and drink a cup of tea. After that, the old woman then stopped because she was tired of dragging the pot. She opened the pot again and found it was not gold but silver. She said, "Maybe my house wouldn't be that grand, but it's still a stroke of luck. I could still buy a chair and sit by the fire drinking tea." After a long walk, she was tired and looked back at the contents of the pot, and it turned out that the contents of the pot turned into chunks of iron and still considered it a slug. He could start his business selling iron and earn money in return. Of course, I couldn't buy a house, but I could still sit by the fire and drink tea. After a long walk, he stopped and saw the iron pot had turned into a big rock. He says, "I'm very lucky as all the gold, silver, and nugget will give me a heat check. But this makes me happy because I've been wanting a rock to keep my gates open and gets things done." After he reset the front of the gate, he saw the stone turned into a very big stone. She was very happy and said, "I don't need this chair. It will be fine to use this stone as a chair for drinking tea." When it wants to touch the stone turns into a lump of cotton and has 4 legs, 2 ears, and a face like a bat-shining teeth, red eyes, and curved eyebrows. That is Cotton Monster. The granny is not surprised and says, "Aren't you very cute? Because I really want a pet." The monster says, "To Granny I have given you gold, silver, iron, and turned them into stone, but why are you always happy and you're always happy all the time? And I turned into a monster and you said I was cute. I cannot stay here alone. I have to go for a drug operation." After that, he entered his house and showed a surprise, namely there was a large stone and turned into a chair. There was a lamp of iron, a pot filled with silver, and a pot filled with gold. This old woman is not ready, and she shared it with her neighbors secretly. The neighbors are happy, and so is this old granny who teachers used to be content, but teachers used to turn disappointment into an opportunity to see things from a different perspective, and you won't feel sad. Moral message after I watched this film: always be grateful for what we have. That must be wisdom behind all the disappointments we face. Thank you.